Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn how to create a Microsoft Azure account. Now this is required if you want to experience the Microsoft cloud services. So one account is required. Once you have account, you can log into the account and see the different offerings provided by the Microsoft. Now to create a Microsoft Azure account, you need to know some basic information which is required when you start creating your account. The very first thing is you need to have one Microsoft Outlook account. This is required at the time of creating your Azure account. So if you don't have a Outlook account, you can create one. It's very easy. And then once you are having an Outlook account, you can use the same account to create your Azure account. The other thing required for Azure account is that you must have a credit card with you. This is mandatory. A debit card is not allowed. You must have credit card uh, to be registered while creating a free account, though and no amount will be deducted, but still you need to register your credit card details while creating the account. This is one requirement for the Azure. So here when you create an account, you will be giving free access for 1 month. So actually uh, Azure allows every account creator who actually willing to use the Azure account, they credit $200 into their account. So a person can use the resources, uh, can configure the resources as per the requirement, and the price will be deducted from this amount credited, that is 200. So normally for a person who is learning cloud computing, who want to explore the different offerings of the Azure, they can just have a feel, they can configure the requirement, and this $200 is sufficient to explore the different resources available at the Azure. One thing to keep in mind that this amount is only valid for 1 month. So if you are learning cloud computing, you need to make sure that all the practice, all the practicals, all the things that you explore on the Microsoft cloud, you have to do within 1 month, because after 1 month this $200 will not be available with you, and after that you have to pay for everything you are doing with the uh, Microsoft clouds. While creating the account, you also need to provide your identity. So you may be providing your phone number, you are providing your passport details, and while creating your account, they will be validating your identity by sending you a kind of OTP, and you will be uh, kind of confirming the validity. And once you finish all these things, you are eligible to get a free account, and in the free account means you are getting uh, $200 into your Azure account. So let's start. So we can go to the Azure website, that is azure.microsoft.com, or you can simply search from the Google. You can write here Azure account and it will take you to the page, or you can say Microsoft Azure. So here you can search that. In this page you can find, you can also get the link how to create a Microsoft Azure account. Here you can find all the step-by-step procedure how to create. Otherwise we have this video to guide you how to create account. So this is the website from where we can create our Azure account. So here we have the option, uh, you can pay as you go, means you can start using the service while paying for the resources you are using, or you want to start as a free account where you want to explore the environment, the services offered by the Microsoft cloud. So let's say we are interested to go with the free account. So now it is going to ask uh, the signing by providing account details if you have them with Microsoft. If you don't have, we can create a new one. So we say create a new one, then it will take us to the this screen, and here we can say, okay, provide me a new email address. So I will write here a new email address. Let's demo ut at outlook.com and next, and then it will ask the password. Okay, and then next. Then it will give you some instructions like uh, create account, please solve the puzzle so we know that you are not a robot. So some puzzle is given to us. Let's see what is the puzzle. Pick the dinosaur. So we have to check. Okay, this is interesting. We check this and done. Okay. So it is verified now and account is created. Now we can continue with our Azure account. So now you have to provide some detail for creating your account, and it will say that you will get all the popular services for 12 months. So when I say free account, means you are not going to get access for all the services, but most of the services which are popular will be provided to you free for 12 months. Now in this Azure, 40 plus more than 40 services are always free. So there are many options are there which are provided by the Microsoft to always associate with no charge, and you are provided 200 credit to use for 30 days. Means you can use the charges, and whatever the payment is required for those services will be deducted from this amount. So after your credit is over, you will ask if you want to continue. So let's say you are using or you are practicing with the different services, and the amount which are charged for using these services will be deducted from this 200. And let's say you are using more services which are going the limit of 200, then it will not be deducted from your credit card, because already we have registered our credit card. So whenever you are going beyond this limit, means if all your credits are ends for using the services, it will inform to us that your credits are over. Do you still want to use the services? And with your permission, if you say yes, then only these services are provisions based on your requirement. So now we have to give some details like country. So Uzbekistan, first name you can give, let's say I will give IUT, and this is all optional. Then you have to give number here. You have to give your number so that they can verify. Then we have filled all the fields, then click on next. So now you are required to provide your credit card information. Let me remind you again that debit card is not acceptable here. They only ask for the credit card, so you have to provide all the details here, and they will not charge you, but they will simply charge like a very minimal amount. So if you talk in terms of rupees, maybe 1 or 2 rupees, or in terms of sums, it may be like 250 sums they will be charging for verifying your credit card. It will be deducted. Otherwise, there is no charges will be there. So you need to provide all the information, your card holder name, and when it expires, the CVV number. So this is required. And one thing is to understand here that this credit card is only used one time for using a free account. So after the expiry of the free account, let's say after 1 month, you want to again avail the free services, and you have created a new email ID, and with that email ID you want to create a new account, and this is not possible. One card can only be linked with one free account, and it is already associated. For example, now you are going to create your account, you are giving the details. That means this credit card cannot be used for other free account. So in case if you want to practice again in the free account, then you have to use other different credit card. Okay, so then you will be going to provide all the details and then sign up. And so by this way you are able to create your account, and once your account is created you will be taken to the dashboard of the Azure. So now I will show you that how it will look like. So once you have to provide all the details, once your account is created, and you will be moved to the dashboard. So I'm leaving here because this is just for your information that how to start with the free account. Now I will show you how the screen will look like. So this is my account. That's your account. It's a free account which I have created for doing some practice on the services of the Microsoft Cloud. So here you can see some very fundamental services. So you can see here service health, virtual machines, storage account, SQL database, and you can go for all the services. You can click here and all services are visible to you. So here we have services are actually categorized into groups. So you can see here when you down you can see that for networking they are having these many services like virtual networks, Azure Synapses, front door. Similarly, we have the storages are there, webs are there. So these services are categorized based on the nature. Now you can see many options are here. So this is for notification. Whenever you are having something from the Azure, you will be notified here, or whenever you provision any services, you will get one notification. So we don't have anything here. This is a PowerShell. This is a Cloud Shell, which allows you to use these services using a command prompt where you are writing the commands to get your work done. You are allowed to configure all the resources using a command prompt. So we have different options are there. You are using this portal, and you can configure your environment. Also you can configure your environment using the commands. So with this Cloud Shell you're allowed to write the commands and do whatever you want. Then this is a kind of feedback option is there. If you want to communicate with the customer care of the of this Azure, you can just give your feedback about the services to enhance them, to make them enhance their services. Or if you are like comfortable or satisfied with the services, you can give your comments. This is just to make the entire environment better for the customers. Then let us go to the home here. So at the home you can have this kind of a screen. You can also go to the dashboard, and you have the option to create your own dashboard according to your requirement. For example, if you want to create a new dashboard, you can click on it, go for a blank dashboard, and this is a blank dashboard available to you. So dashboard is basically your screen where you can keep the items as per your requirement. So initially it is blank, and you can keep whatever the services you are using frequently, what kind of things you want to see every time on your screen, that you can design as per your taste. So you can resize, move, edit tiles, and add titles to your dashboard. Okay. um, Here on the left hand side you find all the main services provided by the Azure, you can go to the help and support to get any support from the Microsoft Cloud regarding your billing and the kind of management of your resources, the costings. You can go to this page and you can just track all your billing options. So this is a kind of a section where you can track your expenses on the cloud. So this is all for this video. Here we have learned how to create our Azure account and how the Azure portal looks like. So in the next part, we will see in detail exactly how to use the services and what are the purpose of these services and scenarios where they can be used. So this is all for this video. Thank you very much.